miles per hour. We'll see if he's keeping that or turning that down. Michael Cox, 1983 Chevy will be next. We're waiting on Ryan Mendon. And don't forget, fans, send a text message to people at home for the pro polling classes. They can watch on propolling.tv or the YouTube channel Pro Polling. My buddy Ryan Zulik will be up here running that stream. We did it last night as well, and we had people watching from Germany and Brazil, is what he told me. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Ryan Kennedy out of Mendon, Illinois, we're waiting on you, buddy. Hometown poll, he thinks he can do whatever he wants, Kate. Thinks he can do whatever he wants. And then we're going to go to Brad Ufkus and then Mark Goldinger out of Hannibal, Missouri. Here comes Michael Cox, 1983 Chevy. 327.61 is going to be the distance to beat. Brad, you're going to go first. You're going to be our test puller. I'm making an executive decision. Brad Ufkus out of Carthage, Illinois with a childhood dream is going to be hook number 1 over there on Brandon Bungard's sled in our 11-5 altered farm. We'll slip old Ryan Kennedy in once he gets up here. Out of the childhood dream out of Carthage, Illinois, will be our test puller. Then we'll go over to Ryan Kennedy out of Mendon. Over there on the 6200 Pearl Street side, Michael Cox, 1983 Chevy. The chain is tight. He's going to let her rip. Michael Cox has clutch issues, fans, but he did not give up, and he did not blow up, so I guess that's a good sign. 139.74. There's a Nickelback song, Burn It to the Ground Tonight. I thought that's what was going to happen.
It's pretty similar.
It is. Oh, Eli, are you ready to roll? This is my sound guy, Eli. I'm turning him into a truck and tractor pulling announcer. All right, here we go. IFPA Illinois Farm Pullers. Brad Ufkus out of Carthage, Illinois will be our test puller at our 11-5 altered farm. All right, he'll have the option of keeping it or turning that down. I'll wait for his distance. .69. Is he keeping it, Laura? He is not. He thinks he can do better, so he'll drop down later in the class. Ryan Kennedy from Mendon, Illinois, you're going to be next. Jamie Schrader from Basco, Illinois with the 78 Chevy. He'll be up on the gas. Schroeder? My bad, Jamie Schroeder. Can't do that. 139.74 For Michael Cox, our last gas truck. Our leader, Keith Hammonds, 327.61 as the agitator. We got Jamie Schroeder out of Basco, Illinois with the 78 Chevy coming out right now. On the gas truck side, over here on the tractor side, this is Ryan Kennedy out of Mendon, Illinois with the 1066. So anybody know Ryan Kennedy here? Is anybody cheering for Ryan? One guy way in the back. You should get up and watch him then, bro. You're coming, he's coming, he said, so it's all good. There's two of them, two Ryan Kennedy fans. I like it. I've met him, it makes sense. So it's all good. It's all good. So he's gonna set the distance to beat. Ryan Kennedy is. Jamie Schroeder is trying to go past 327.61. We're sending our tractor first. Let's give Ryan a big round of applause. He's going to set our distance to beat. All the way down to the hay bales. We took him to the hay bales last night. Some of the antiques. We had some 403-foot distances, right, Eli, I think? Yep. We ran him out there. All right, over there on the grandstand side, Jamie Schroeder out of Basco, Illinois. Again, we want to thank Polk Auto Plaza, Fuller Fertilizer, and Berkey's Farm Store for their awesome support and sponsorship. They are our title sponsors here tonight. As we're getting that other truck off the track, Michael Cox was able to drive away. 326.73. That's going to put him in second by just a foot. You can look down there and see that board down there. That's his fastest mile per hour down the track, that 21.4. And then you can see the distance down there as well. He is currently in second place. Mark Goldinger, the gold standard, backing up to the set right now here on my 11.5 Altered Farm, Illinois Farm Pros Association. Not one. I don't hear anybody. Okay. Oh, that's the John Deere fan. Awesome. Well, John Deere donated equipment tonight, so that's a good thing. Again, we want to thank Milton Implement for use of equipment, Fuller Fertilizer, Newbie Equipment, Bostard Equipment, Berkey's Farm Store, Heritage Tractor, John Deere, and Milton Equipment. Here comes Mark Goldinger out of Hannibal, Missouri. He calls it the gold standard. You can see, fans, he moved the sub a little farther to the right. We'll get his distance here for you. I don't think he's down there in 290.04. 290.04. That's going to move him into second spot right now. Brad Ufkus had 296 and turned it down. Ryan Kennedy is our leader at 301.01. Greg Hogan coming up next. He calls the truck Homer. Greg Hogan and the Homer. That's our 5700 Class 6 coming up here next. They're going to start getting lined up. I love old Rusty out there, Eli. He's got like that Boss Hog thing. Boss Hog always had a big longhorn on the front of his old Cadillac from Dukes of Hazzard. That's just cool. I like it. It means he's got character, Eli. He's got character. Well, we do love character here at the Adams County Fair. Okay, this is our last puller over there on the grandstand side. Greg Hogan needs to go 327 or more to take the win here tonight from Keith Hammonds out of Novinger, Missouri. Jamie Schroeder's in second at 326.73. Michael Cox had some clutch issues, and he's right now in third at 139.74. Dustin Lincoln, Rusty, out of West Point, Illinois, tightening the chain over here. He's going to be our next puller on our 11-5 Altered Farm. He's right down in there. I'll get his distance for you in just a second. 301 is the lead. 298.13 for old Rusty. That's going to move him into the second spot. 298.13. Ryan Kennedy continues to lead at 301.01 on the Altered Farm side. And our last puller on our 6200 Pro Street class, fans. Did we save the best for last? We did it a couple times last night. Greg Hogan. He calls his truck Gomer. The chain is tight, and he's going to let her eat. It's going to be close. You can see that leaderboard down there. 323.17. That's going to move him into the third spot. So our winner tonight in our 6200 Pro Street is going to be Keith Hammonds with the Agitator at 327.61. Second place is going to go to Jamie Schroeder out of Masco, Illinois with the 78 Chevy at 326.73. Third is going to go to Greg Hogan at 323.17. And Michael Cox finishes in last as he needs a new clutch. Back over here to our 11-5 farm side. We got ourselves another John Deere. Shelby Chandler out of Cameron, Illinois. He calls it Johnny Reb. We have ourselves a skinny Hulk Hogan impersonator out here on the track. That's my buddy Seth from Tennessee. He travels with me in the summer. He's special, aren't you, Seth? You gotta be. All right, fans, here we go. We got green flags, we got green trouters. Johnny Rep, Shelby Chandler. Uh-oh! We got one down there. Ryan Kennedy's in the lead at 301.01. We have ourselves a new leader, 312.66. John Deere fans, give yourself a hug, because nobody else will. 312.66. New leader! We're not as bad. We can't go soccer style. Just give it to me, Eli. Just a quickie. New leader! Nice job, Eli. High five. So Ryan Kennedy just got knocked out of the top spot. That'll teach him for being late. Ha! 5,700-pound classic modified virtual Gooding Danny Boy 3 out of Coatesburg, Illinois will be our test puller on our Illinois Farm Pullers Association. Thank you for joining us on a Monday night, Adams County Fair. We hope you've had a good fair. I know you got yourselves a demo derby tomorrow night. If you got friends at home, tell them to watch Ryan Zolik's live stream on ProPulling.tv or the Pro Pulling YouTube channel. We had a lot of people watching last night. Ryan said people from Germany and Brazil were checking in on a Sunday night. We're putting Mendon, Illinois on the map, baby. I love it. The chain is tight for the Dandy Boy. That's what's great about the county fair like this. Fans, you're going to see 3,500 horsepower Pro Stock tractors here within an hour or so, and you're also going to see 5,700 Class 6 and Pro Street trucks. You see a little bit of everything, and that's what makes it great. So Dandy's distance was 305.23. We'll see if he's keeping that or turning it down. I have Matt Kennedy over here out of Lacon, Illinois. Is it Lacon or Lacon?
Lincoln?
L-A-C-O-N?
Oh, yeah, that's Lincoln.
That's Lincoln? Lincoln, Illinois, okay. Doesn't look like Lincoln. It looks like Lacon. Just the necessities. Matt Kennedy, beautiful looking tractor. You got John Deere paint on your rims, sir. You got John Deere paint on your rims. Somebody give him some paint, Zolik. We gotta get some white paint on his rims. Mark Buss Corn-Fed will be up next on our 5700 Classic Modified. We're waiting for that track to get clear, and we're going to turn Matt Kennedy loose. Cheer on Matt Kennedy from Lincoln, Illinois. He calls it just the necessities. Good looking binder. Nice pass. Shelby Chandler is in the lead at 312.66. We're going to get you Matt's distance here in just a second. 317.51, new leader. Oh, I said it. I took your job, Matt. I took your job, Eli. I'm sorry. I was just excited. 317.51. Everybody give Matt Kennedy a round of applause. He's got his helmet off down there. Wave to the people, Matt. Wave to the people. Matt, wave to the people. Wave to the people, Matt. He doesn't want to wave at you guys. I mean, I'd be pretty excited. I just took the lead. Matt Kennedy in the lead down there. Corn-Fed, Mark Buss out of Bowen, Illinois, coming up next. Eli Neal with the Roots Lane. Elaine Neal with Roots Run Red out of Carthage, Illinois. 317.5, Matt Kennedy still in the lead. Mark Buss with the Corn-Fed. New leader by a long distance, 324.12. Virgil Gooding in second at 305.23. All right, Eli, as my sound guy, are you happy with the results so far?
You know, so far, they're quite the fight.
Yep.
I am just hoping for just a little bit more.
A little more. Oh, you want more?
Yeah.
You want to go 400 feet again?
Yeah, I want
Okay.
this ground to shake.
It will. It will, buddy. It will. All right, so Sonny McKinnon with the Dirt Devil will be up next on the grandstand side. Over here on my side, Elaine Neal with the Roots Run Red. Matt Kennedy still in the lead. All right, Elaine Neal getting backed up. Is she the only lady in the class, Kate? Yes. All right, where's all my girl fans? Make some noise for Elaine. All you lady drivers. All it takes is one, and I've been here before, and this is a good runner. 3:17.51. Matt Kennedy in the lead. Shelby Chandler is in second at 3:12. Ryan Kennedy is in third at 3:01. Chain is tight. She's got green flags. Oh, not quite. Not quite. We're waiting on Laura down there. They're talking it out. Talking it out down there at the end of the track. Probably ordering pizza or something after the pull. Here we go. Elaine Neal. Come on, ladies. Cheer her on. Make some noise for Elaine Neal. Roots Run Red. Oh, she hit the TA down there at the end. 3:17.51 is the distance to beat. She goes 3:03.75. That should move her into the third spot. 3:03.75. Yeah. Matt Kennedy still in the lead. Sonny McKinnon and the Dirt Devil out of Pleasant Hill, Illinois, coming up next. All right, Sonny McKinnon, the Dirt Devil, he's the last one in the class. 3:24 is the distance to beat. Eli, we did it. Don't say new leader, I need you to say winner. Sonny McKinnon, he did go 3:24.12. He goes 3:33.19. He is your winner. See, I love having a sound guy. Love having a sound guy. Congratulations to Sonny McKinnon. He's been pulling a long time. The Dirt Devil, 18.4 miles per hour, 3:33.19. Mark Buss out of Bowen, Illinois, goes 3:24.12. And then Virgil Gooding with the Danny Boy 3 goes 3:05.23. That is your 5,700 Classic. 9,000 Pro Farms are going to be next on the grandstand side. We have Nicholas Macareeds out of Golden, Illinois, with the 1066 International. 3:17.51 is the distance to beat. Eli, what do you got? I feel like you have something to say, Eli. You have some color? Anything?
All I've seen is green and red and blue.
Okay, you want some orange tractors? Yeah. Green and red is pretty normal. A lot of internationals, a lot of John Deeres, so it happens. This guy's got John Deere color rims on his tractor. He's a little confused, but that's okay. That's okay. 284.67. 284.67 there for Nicholas. 284.67. Carl Lentz, walking the line, you're up next out of Quincy, Illinois. He's parked right in front of me. Beautiful 966. And our 9,000 Pro Farm should be Jeff Miller out of Lima, Illinois with the leftovers. This guy was here Saturday night? Nice. Right? So we're getting ready for Carl Lentz and walk the line over here on the grandstand side at our 11.5 altered farm. Matt Kennedy still leaves out of Lincoln, Illinois with Just Necessities at 317.51. We're starting a brand new class over there on the grandstand side. Jeff Miller out of Lima, Illinois, excuse me. Or is it Lima or Lima? Lima. Wow, I got the whole cheering section back here. Some say Lima, some say Lima. I'm going to say Lima from now on because Kate will yell at me. So thank you again for coming out on a Monday night, supporting the Adams County Fair. A lot of great sponsors. Pogue Auto Plaza, Fuller Fertilizer, Berkey's Farm Store, all your major sponsors here tonight. He's hanging up his hat. He's going to let her rip. Carl Lentz coming up next. Green flags are coming out. Green flags on the sled. 317.51's the distance to beat in our 11.5 altered farm class. .51's the distance to beat. He goes 300.36. 300.36 in our 11.5 altered farm. And if you haven't been to a tractor pull, the 11.5 needs weight of the tractor with the driver in it. So we're going to move to a pro farm class now. Again, that's just different fuel pumps, different tires, different horsepowers. Everybody has to run under a set of rules, and whoever can drag that sled the farthest wins. So Jeff Miller out of Lima, Illinois, with the leftovers. Isn't this your tractor, Kate? That's what I thought. Lima. Is it Lima? Oh, I thought it was Lima. Say it, Kate. What do you want to say? It's Lima, Illinois. I've been corrected again. Lima, Illinois. I'm from Wisconsin. We don't have any lime. We have a Lime Ridge, Wisconsin. Lima bean. There we go. Done. Lima bean. Ryan Zolik and I want free cheese skirts. We're not going to pay for them, but we're from Wisconsin and we deserve some cheese skirts. Steph, what would you like? You want a hot dog, a hamburger, barbecue? Anything? Ice cream. Steph, You already had ice cream? Was it delicious? Ooh, the catfish. A lot of good fair food. Brisket. I like it. You got to risk it to brisket. Jeff Miller out of Lima Bean, Illinois. See what I did there? I threw the bean in there. That's smart. He calls his tractor leftovers. This is Kate's tractor. She owns it. We're going to write down 419 feet no matter how far he goes. Just heads up to everybody out there. Here we go. Jeff, don't make Kate mad. Let her rip. Tough to beat in a 9,000-pound pro farm class. Jay Cameron out of Cahokia, Missouri. He calls his tractor Taboo. I'm guessing he calls that tractor Taboo because it's a white one. .93. Matt Kennedy dodged another bullet. 2 more to go. Terry Buss with Chapter 13 out of Clayton, Illinois. And then our first puller, Brad Huskus. Childhood Dream sitting right in front of me, going to come back around. We're going to try to save the best for last for him. So I've just been told by the fair board we're going to have to stop the pull unless everybody down there at the end of the track gets behind the fence, unless you're a driver. So get back right now. I'm going to stick Laura on you. Everybody down there at the end of the track on the grandstand side, please get behind the fence. On this side, on the grandstand, or on my side, excuse me, on the announcer side, please get behind the fence. Okay. Barnyard binder, Monty Talcott out of Lorain, Illinois, 340.65 was a distance to beat. Terry Buss out of Clayton, Illinois, over here on the grandstand side with Chapter 13. Matt Kennedy still leads. Monty Talcott over there on the grandstand side with the Barnyard binder. He's going to be our next puller. Our 9,000-pound pro farm class. These are some runners. Pay attention. He's going to come up a little bit short at 329.97. Logan Venbelow with 4430 John Deere sitting right in front of me. We are next puller over there on the grandstand side. Terry Buss, Clayton, Illinois, 2 more to go. And our 11-5 Alter Farm with Illinois Farm Pullers Association. 317 is still a distance to beat. Matt Kennedy laid one out there. And we want to thank Pogue Auto Plaza, Fuller Fertilizer, and Berkey's Farm Store for their awesome sponsor representing sponsorship tonight. And our equipment use was donated by Fuller Fertilizer, Luby Equipment, Bostard Equipment, Berkey's Farm Store, Heritage Tractor, John Deere, and Milton Implement for use of equipment. Thank you very much. Here comes Terry Buss, Chapter 13. A little bit of a wild ride there. He did not have any weight on the nose of that tractor. 296.89. 296.89. One more to go in our 11-5 Altered Farm class to knock Matt Kennedy out of the top spot. Brad Ufkus with 296.69 the first time, and he turned it down. Logan Venbelow getting backed up over there on our 9,000 Pro Farm site out of LaGrange, Missouri with a 4430 John Deere. The only John Deere in the class, Jeff Miller from Lima Bean, Illinois, with leftovers in the lead at 340.65. Monty Talcott in second at 329. We're going to see what Logan can do. Don't forget also, fans, Saturday, August 22nd is a standing strong for Scott Travetter, suffering from pancreatic cancer, and they have a flyer up here. They're going to be doing a 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. fundraiser. Live music, food, silent auction, raffles, and more. So come out and check that out. Saturday, August 22nd, right here at the fairgrounds. Looks like we're going to send Brad Ufkus first. He was our first puller of the night. He went 296. He turned it down. He's got his work cut out for him. All right, get his distance here for you. I think he's going to come up a little bit short. 288.16. So he went backwards. 288.16. All right, I'll get your rundown here for you for our 11-5 Alter Farm. Just give me a few minutes. Here comes that John Deere 4430 over there in the 9,000 Pro Farm class. 340 is the distance to beat. That was our first puller to move the sled over to the left side of the track on the grandstand side. He needed to go 340.65. He comes up 4 inches short at 340.24. 340.24. Logan Venverlo just moved into second place. So, congratulations to Matt Kennedy with Just a Necessity. He's your winner here tonight from Lake Lincoln, Illinois at 317.51 in our 11.5 Altered Farm. Second place is going to go to Shelby Chandler out of Cameron, Illinois with Johnny Reb at 312.66. Third place is going to go to Elaine Neal with the Ruts Run Red, our lady driver in the class, at 303.75. Fourth place is going to go to Ryan Kennedy out of Mendon, Illinois at 301.01. And in fifth place is going to go to Carl Wentz with Walking the Line out of Quincy, Illinois. All right, fans, this is what you came to see, the Pro Pulling League Western Series Truck and Tractor Pull here. We are live on we're live on Pro Pulling TV right now, as well as YouTube on Pro Pulling. This are going to be our light limited super stock tractors. Our first puller will be Colin Griner out of Kyoto, Iowa, International 1066. I used to watch his dad Brent pull. We used to pull at their hometown pull in Washington, Iowa. Over there on a 9,000 Pro Farm class, that is Kent Dusterhouse out of Quincy, Illinois, with the Voodoo Curse. Jeff Miller, Lima, Illinois, still continues to lead at 340.65. One more to go in the class. Can the Case shake it up? 304.82 for Kent Dusterhouse. 304.82 in our 9,000 pound Pro Farm. So, there's a whole bunch of them. There's 2 sheets. That's what you were doing, Kate. Oh, my bad. I'll catch on eventually. Reagan Bowman, over-engineered, will be our next puller out of Cahokia, Missouri, on our 9,000 Pro Farm. Jeff Miller continues to lead at 340.65. Pro pulling action coming up right now. Light limited super stocks. We are going to see the smoke go straight in the air. We're going to see a whole bunch more wheel speed. We're going to have some fun. Thank you for coming out to the Monday Night Edition of the County Fair. Brought to you by Again, Fuller Fertilizer, B&B Livestock. Fuller Fertilizer donated a big Adams County banner for all the winners of the Pro Pulling League classes. B&B Livestock donated a hat for the winner of each classes. We would take a nice 10-mile-an-hour breeze at any time, right, Kate? Just a nice steady breeze. A nice steady breeze. A new leader, 348.21. Let's give Reagan a big round of applause. That guy works on a bunch of pulling tractors. He owns them, he drives them, does a good job. That's going to bump Jeff Miller back into second. New leader, 348.21. Bad idea. Lucerne, Missouri, coming up next. 3:11 is the distance to beat, set by Colin Ryder. At our Pro Pulling League Western Series light limited super stocks, 24 5-inch tires on the back. These tractors are probably making 1,500 horsepower or so. Good running machines. Woo! 3:39.42 for Moose on the loose. Alan Groff, nice pass. Reagan Bowman continues to lead at 3:48.21. Jeff Miller say your last name with the John Deere, you're in third. Missouri, with the capital expense coming up next year in our light limited superstock class with the Pro Pulling League. The CERN Missouri zone is in the lead right now at 326. Cole Robinson in the bad idea. Colin Greiner, our first puller, is in second at 311. We're going to go to Mud Muddy, Craig Hole with out of Oskaloosa after this. And in the Blue Power Express, Hayden Otto out of Iberia, Missouri. The Ottos have a whole bunch of them blue tractors. Speaking of Hayden, here he comes right now. He loves them blue tractors. Likes working on them all night, putting new motors in them, all kinds of fun stuff. 326 is the distance to beat. So that's going to move him into third. I'll get this distance here for you in just a second. No, that's not third. What do you got? 317.89 for capital expense. That's going to move him into the second spot. Excuse me. Greg Braun just moved into second. That means Cole Robinson still in the lead at 326. Greg just moved into second at 317. That puts Colin Greiner in third at 311. We got Hurricane Sandy, Mike Franzen, out of Lorain, Missouri, backing into the sled over there on the 9,000 Pro Farm side with the Illinois Farm Pullers Association. Flags over on our 9,000 Pro Farm side. 348.21 is the distance to beat. Here comes Hurricane Sandy and Mike Franzen out of Lorain, Missouri. Something I see every day. Holy cow, what a pass. For Hurricane Sandy, our new leader. Clint Briscoe, doctor's orders will be up next on the 9,000 Pro Farm. Back to the sled right now on our light limited superstock side on the Pro Pulling League sled. Mud Money, Craig Hole out of Oskaloosa, Iowa. Everybody's chasing Cole Robinson. At 326, capital expenses in second at 317. And Colin Weiner, our first puller, in third at 311. Just waiting for the end of the track to clear. Every venue is different. This is kind of a shut-off arena. There's not a ton of room for everybody to turn around. So I'm going to turn the music back on. Let's see what song comes up next. I'm Casey Kasem. Here's your top 40 countdown of 2012. I don't know, just being funny. The Monday night edition of the Adams County Fair Truck and Tractor Pull. comes Dalton Lentz, walking the line out of Palmyra, Missouri. He's going to set the distance to beat in a 12.5 altered farm. All right. Put the choke on him there at 279.09. He'll have the option of keeping that or turning that down. Here comes Mackenzie Trinkliner, her beautiful 14.56. She calls it like no other. That's her dad, Brandon, out in front of her. He's currently in the lead, and he's going to back her up. This girl can drive. There's our hometown guy, Brennan Begeman. Wave to the people, Brennan. Wave to the people. Do the parade wave. The Chains of Pace 5.0 Pro Stock. Jerry Mason's going to lead it off tonight here after Mackenzie pulls. The sun is almost down. We're not sweating to death anymore, Kate. That's okay. That is okay. Dad is satisfied. Tucker points to the end of the track. The chain is tight. Mackenzie knows what she's got to do. The Trink Lions want to go 1 and 2 tonight. Dad's in the lead at 337. Peters in second at 335. Leon Ellis is in third at 327. This girl can drive. She ain't scared. Let her go, Mackenzie. She calls her 14.56 like no other. Make some noise, Mendon! She laid the wood to old Dad! She laid the wood to Brandon. Hey, Brandon, if you're gonna get beat, it might as well be your kid. But she spanked you, by the way. That was a good old-fashioned spanking. 349.29! Make some noise, Mendon! Woo! Kenzie, wave to the fans, Kenzie, wave to the people. I need you up on here on the stage. You're my winner. I also need Wyatt Robinson of the light limited superstock class to come on up. We're having fun tonight. We're having fun tonight. Nat Kennedy, Just a Necessities, coming up next out of Lincoln, Illinois. On a 12.5 altar farm. For those of you watching on PurePolling.tv, you're watching the winning replay right now of Mackenzie, who won by 12 feet. Here we go. Matt Kennedy, Just the Necessities. All right. 326.1. 326.1. I'm up here with Wyatt Robinson, our winner of our light limited superstar class. What's it like to beat your brother?
I don't know. We both like beating each other.
Well, yeah, of course. That's why we do this. Do you guys have like little side bets or anything fun like that at all?
No, we just don't say nothing.
You don't say nothing? That's fair. So on behalf of the Adams County Fuller Fertilizer, you have a nice flag. Now last night I didn't know they were class specific, so I want to make sure. I gave you the right one. Light Limited Superstock Champion. And B&B Livestock gave you a nice Adams County Fair hat there. Who do you want to thank tonight?
Thank God first, and
Every day, every day.
also Brian Scott at Perry Performance, and my family, and the people we pull with, and then this facility. It's good.
How far are you guys from home?
3 hours.
Not bad at all. Where are you guys heading next?
We'll be State Fair probably.
Okay. The Missouri State Fair? There's a whole bunch of state fairs, so I wanted to be specific. So you guys went 1 and 2 tonight. You had the second hook, and Cole laid down on. Did you teach him anything, or did he just beat? Does he have better stuff than you?
I don't know if he's just a better driver or what, but I told him he's going to have to fight the west side and send it, so that's what we did.
And he did. Congratulations to the Robinson family. They go 1 and 2 tonight in the Light Limited Superstock. Make some noise. Thanks, guys. That is a 3,500-pound 5.0 Pro Stock coming out on the track right now. That is Jerry Mason. He has a brand new engine in there, and last night was his first night ever pass with the Pro Stock. And that front end was high in the air. I got Dustin Linkman with Old Rusty. That's like my favorite tractor because of the big skull and crossbone on the front end. Big old longhorn. Out of West Point, Illinois, Old Rusty. Matt Kennedy is in the lead right now with 326.1. Who came to see the Pro Stocks tonight? Make some noise. Make some noise. These are the big boys. Here we go. Dustin Linkman, Old Rusty. Old Rusty's going to go 304.03, 304.03. Going to move him into the second spot. All right, John Deere fans, we have 3 Pro Stocks here tonight. 2 red ones and 1 green one. This is the green mule, Jerry Mason out of LaSalle, Illinois. He bought this engine from Jason Round, who pulls the big Pro Stocks out of Fowley, Iowa. He's a farm show champion, a Badger State champion, so he bought a good motor. I used to compete against Jerry when we had 4.1s together. He's always a tough competitor. The chain is tight. He's going to leave the starting line about 6,000 RPMs or more. He's going to slide that clutch. And he's going to lead the winner. This is what you do this evening. Jerry Mason, the green mule, on the south. He's going to set the distance to me. That's the big stuff. Gonna get his distance here for you in just a second. .51 for Jerry Mason. 334.51 for Jerry Mason. You hear Brennan Begeman, the change of pace. 5.0 Pro Stock. They call that the change of pace because they started pulling antique tractors. His dad Brad did back in the day. Then they had a Pro Farm. Then they had a Limited Pro, and now they got a big Pro Stock, and they want to win their hometown fair. Jared Wortman with the Goliath whooped up on him last night. Here comes Jared right down the track right now. Last night's winner. He's going to try to change it up. Mark Goldinger, the gold standard out of Hannibal, Missouri, up next over there on our 12.5 altered farm. Matt Kennedy still leaves at 326.1. All right, the track crew's getting wound out of the way. Mark Goldinger, the gold standard out of Hannibal, Missouri, needs to go 3:26 if he wants to take the lead. .56 should move him into the second spot as you hear the whoop, 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 whoop of that 5-0 Pro Stock Brennan Bingham and his dad Brad, big sponsor of the tractor pull with Fuller Fertilizer. Gonna get him back in. We always talk about this as pullers or announcer. Your hometown pull is the hardest one to win. Everybody sees you leave in your big truck and trailer, heading out of town on a Thursday night or a Friday morning, coming home late on a Sunday night. What are you guys doing? Well, this is what they're doing. They're out tractor pulling. Pro Pulling League 5-0 Pro Stocks. This is a super popular class starting to grow all over the country. The Outlaws, the NTPA, these guys can take these 5-0 Pro Stocks and go pull them pretty much in any state nowadays. Super competitive tractors. Making a lot of horsepower. Brad's going to tell Brennan where to go. Everybody's looking at that left line. Now, I do want to note, Jerry Mason kind of cross-tracked it a little bit and headed towards the right corner. Will Brennan try to keep the tractor over here on the left side? Last night, the front end, I talked to his dad earlier, the front end got a lot higher last night than they expected. This track was taking power. So, this is what they think about all year long. We want to win our hometown fair in front of their hometown fans. Where's my Brennan Bingham fans? Make some noise! I love it. Come on, Brennan. Let him rip, buddy. 6,000 plus RPMs. He's looking at a rip out of the hole. He's going to let her go. He calls it the tractor piece. Mendon, Illinois. That was a perfect pass. The front end was just off the ground and he never touched a brake. 357.63. He just took the lead by 23 feet. Awesome pass. He kept it on that left side. 357.63. Last night's winner, Jared Wortman, getting warmed up right now. As we have Brad Ufkus, childhood dream, backing up to the sled right now on the grandstand side. Brad Ufkus, childhood dream out of Carthage, Illinois. The old 12.5 Alter Farm, the legend sled is stopping them tonight. 289.17. Matt Kennedy continues to lead at 326. Second right now is Dustin Linkman at 304. Mark Goldinger's in third at 291. Brad Ufkus just moved into fourth at 289. Shelby Chandler and Johnny Reb will be coming up next. Well, if you're a Begeman fan, which a lot of you are, you're in the lead right now at 357, but this is last night's winner. And just because it's his hometown pole doesn't mean he gets to win it. He's got to earn it. This tractor is leading the points right now. They have a 2-point lead over the Chains of Pace tractor. but they're trying to switch it up. Here comes Sharon Workman out of Montgomery City, Missouri. He calls his tractor Goliath. He's got the sled just slid over just about 3 feet to the right. Let's see what he's got. Oh, this is going to be close, fans. What a pass. What a pass. This is going to be close. He needed to go 357.63 to take the win here tonight. He goes 347.26. Change of pace is your winner at his hometown fair. Congratulations, Brennan Bigeman. Come on up to the announcer stand. We have fabulous prizes and gifts for you. Same with Mackenzie Drinkline when she gets time. Again, we're going to thank Pogue Auto Plaza, Fuller Fertilizer, and Berkey's Farm Store for their major sponsorship of the fair tonight. As Shelby Chandler and Johnny Rep coming up next out of Cameron, Illinois. Everybody's so chasing Matt Kennedy with Just the Necessities and our 12-5 Altered Farm. Shelby Chandler, Johnny Reb, 331.83 new leader. Whatever, I didn't say new leader all night until you came back, Eli, and then I see you and it just spurs me. New leader. It's four-wheel drive modified trucks are coming up next here of the Pro Pulling League. Mackenzie Drinkline. We have the 4.1 limited pro. Sherry took it. What do we think of girl power, Mackenzie? What's it like being old dad?
It feels good.
How good does it feel?
I don't know, really good, I guess.
Really good? Okay, fair enough. Are you happy? Okay, so this is from Fuller Fertilizer. Okay, the big flag, make sure you hand that up. Have your dad sign that, like put the distances on it, first and second. Have a little photo. That's good. You get the trade lines 1 and 2. B&B Livestock donated this. Anybody you want to thank here tonight, Kenzie?
My dad and everyone that works on the pulling tractor, of course.
Perfect. How old are you now?
22.
22. How long have you been pulling tractors?
Since I was 17.
That's right, and you did pretty good right out of the gate, if I remember.
Yeah.
So you've grown up knowing what you're doing, right?
Some would say yes, some would say no.
Well, I think you know what you're doing. Good job, Mackenzie. Adams County Fair, let's give Mackenzie a big round of applause. She's your winner in your 4.1 Limited Pros. Nice job, Kenzie. This truck body that's going up right now in front of you, that is Tommy Corsa. He's your NTPA Grand National Points leader. He runs the big national circuit, and he's one of the best. He's also the defending champion. He's on his way to Rockwell, Iowa this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And he came down here and he said, I'm going to go put on a good pass in Mendon, Illinois for the fans. So you're seeing the best of the best. And old Midnight Raider down there, that's no slouch either. He's got a big motor in there, and he won the Pullers Championship back in May. So we have some awesome four-wheel drive trucks for you here tonight. Brian, is that Brian Neal now, right? Brian, that'd be Elaine's husband probably? See what I did there? I did quick math. You proud of me, Kate? Nice job. Ritz Roy Red coming up next on our 12-5 Altered Farm. All right, Brian's got the chain tied over there. Brian Neal, Roots Run Red out of Carthage, Illinois. There's Brian Neal, Roots Run Red, Carthage, Illinois, in our 12.5 Alter Farm. 314.99. 314.99 should move him into third spot. I got Brennan Begeman on the stage with me, everybody. He just won his hometown fair. How you feel, bud?
Pretty good, a lot better than last night.
Yeah, I talked to your dad. He goes, man, that was a good track. Oh, what's your name, sir?
Say something.
You can do whatever you want. Your dad just won the poll. You want to interview me? They've been listening to me all night long. Can you say like "Go Dad" or does he say much yet? Can you say "Womp Womp" or anything? Can you make tractor noises?
Hey, here, give me your hand.
You want to say something? You can say something. What's his name?
Bowen.
Bowen? Are you proud of Dad, Bowen? Are you happy?
Say yes.
I think he thinks it's a big lollipop or something like that. Do you think this is an ice cream cone, Bowen?
Say yes. Okay.
All right, Brendan, so last night the track was good. Your front end got higher in the air than I've ever seen your tractor do. And you still finished in second, though. It was a still good pass. What did you guys do differently tonight?
Yeah, last night caught us off guard, and we built the track, so that was interesting. But that was the most we ever ran. A lot of pullers complimented how good it went. Daryl and Kendall, and we put a lot of time into the track, so it was good to see it pay off. We love when pullers tell us that, but we put 200 more pounds on the front than last night, and we didn't think we'd ever need that, but Mother Nature helped us out a little bit, ran in the track, and like I said, we got a good crew that puts a lot of time into it, so it's good pulling on a good track.
What's it like pulling at home?
Nerve-wracking. That's probably the most nervous I've been.
How far are you from home?
About 3 to 5 miles.
Hey, did you actually trailer it, or did you just pull the tractor down the road?
No, we trailered.
Yeah, that'd be bad for the tires.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Abigail, first of all, my fiance, Bowen, for supporting me, Mom and Dad, everything Dad does for the tractor, the fair board, Rodney Schnicker, all of his engine work, Bob Nichols on the tires, Darren Roche on help on the clutch. There's just a lot of guys to name, and it doesn't happen with just one person, but I'm lucky enough to drive, and I want to give a shout out to Jared Wortman for the win last night. He really kind of made us rethink things, and he's a great puller, and it's good to have competition like that. Keeps us on our toes, and we're glad to see him in the class, and Jerry Martin's new tractor. So our class is growing, and that's what we need. We need some good competition like that.
Yep, you guys are tied in points now. You've been kind of going back and forth so far this season.
Yep, I think we got 5 or 6 hooks left, so it's going to be a fun end of the summer, and like I said, it's good to have some competitive competition, keep you on your toes.
We're getting a flag from yourself, from Forward Fertilizer, your guys' company, and then B&B Livestock donated the hats. So congratulations again. Let's give Brendan Begeman another big round of applause. Your hometown winner here in Mendon, Illinois at the Adams County Fair. All right, so that should be Jay Cameron with Taboo out of Cahokia, Missouri. And over here on our Pro Pulling League side on the four-wheel drive trucks, we got 3 of them. Midnight Raider Jim Bosch. This is a stat class. West all of Michigan. Now notice there is no weight on the front of these trucks, on the back of these trucks at all. All the weight is on the front. Taboo tractor is going to go 314.67, 314.67 as we see Jim Bosch running the Western Series points with the Pro Pulling League out of West Olive, Michigan. He calls this truck Midnight Raider. Put your hands together, Mendon, Illinois. He is your Pullers Championship weekend winner down there in Nashville, Illinois back in May. Always a tough competitor, has all kinds of wins. The Midnight Raider goes 350.9, 350.9. All right, fans, 350.9 is going to be distance to beat in our Pro Pulling League 4x4 mod class. This is the defending NTPA Grand National Champion, and he's currently leading the NTPA Grand National points. He's here to test some stuff out, make a little test hit on his way to Rockwell, Iowa, to the North Iowa Nationals this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'll be up there getting to watch Tommy. This is one mean hombre. Him and his family, they own 3 trucks. His son and his daughter also drive as well. So they are committed to that truck class, 4-wheel drive modified truck class. Nicholas McBride, 1066 International out of Golden, Illinois. We want him to win some money tonight so he can paint his rims. So they don't have yellow rims on an international tractor. So, Tommy Corsa, one of the best in 4-wheel drive truck pulling today on the track right now. Here we go. Nicholas McBride, Golden, Illinois, 1066. Running it right down there to 313.63. 350.9 is going to be the distance to beat over here on our 4-wheel drive truck side. Shelby Chandler continues to lead with Johnny Rebb at 331 on the 12.5 Altered Farm. He calls that truck American made. Is it enough to take the lead from Jim Bosch and the Midnight Raider? He needed to go 350.9. He goes 342.97. 342.97. Gonna slide him into the second spot. He did not get after it right away like Bosch did. Pay attention down there at the end of the track. Those trucks have no weight on the rear end at all. They use the tension from the chain when they tighten it to do that. So sometimes they don't exactly go in a straight line. So playing for keeps. Steve Bringer out of LaGrange, Missouri, sitting right down here in front of us. Will be our last puller in our four-wheel drive truck class. Nicholas Mack rides our last puller in our 12.5 Alter Farm with 313.63. Ryan Kennedy out of Mendon, Illinois, you should be next. And then Chapter 13, Dalton Hoffman will be our last puller in our 12.5 Altered Farm class here tonight. Oh, then Dalton's coming back? Okay. Sorry, Dalton. I almost didn't let you come back. Walking the line. Getting backed up, playing for keeps, Steve Bringer out of LaGrange, Missouri. He needs to go 350 and change. This is Ryan Kennedy out of Mendon, Illinois. He's got that shiny tractor. Anybody cheering for Ryan Kennedy? Not one person. You will, Brad? Okay, cool. Come on, Ryan. Let it rip. Let's see if that shiny aluminum will help you. He needed to go 331.83. He went 329.75. That's going to move him into the second spot. Dalton Hoffman with Chapter 13, you're up next. And we're going to go back to the top. Dalton Lenz out of Palmyra, Missouri with Walking the Line. He turned down 279, and that was the right move. Four-wheel drive truck fans, the last one of the class. Is it going to be Jim Bosch and the Midnight Raider out of Michigan? Or is it going to be Steve Bringer and playing for keeps out of LaGrange, Missouri? Oh boy, we might have saved the best for last. What a pass. For Steve Bringer, playing for keeps in our 6,200-pound four-wheel drive truck class here tonight in Mendon, Illinois. Needed to go 350.9. He goes 346.52. Good enough for second place. Tommy Corsa goes 342.97. Jim Bosch, I've interviewed this guy before. Come on up to the announcer stand. We have fabulous prizes for you at the Mendon, Illinois Adams County Fair. Again, we want to thank Pogue Auto Plaza, Fuller Fertilizer, and Berkey's Farm Store for their sponsorship and presenting sponsor of the Sunday night edition, the Monday night, I don't even know what day it is anymore, the Monday night edition of the Adams County Fair. All right, Dalton Hoffman calls his tractor Chapter 13. .83 is still the distance to beat. .311.96 for Dalton. Dalton Lentz out of Palmyra, Missouri will be our last puller in our 12-5 altered farm. All right, 85 limited pros are going to be the last class here tonight in our Pro Pulling League action. Family tradition, Brian Gerling won last night out of Berger, Missouri. Chris Neeson, Down Payment Blues. The New Holland will be our first competitor. We have one more to go on our 12-5 altered farm, walking the line coming up right now. Gotta put the old New Holland in gear. Walk the line, backing up over there on the grandstand side. Last one in the class, he was 279 and he turned it down earlier. All right, the chain is tight over there for Dalton Lentz out of Palmyra, Missouri. Walking the line, he calls it. He was our test puller went 279. The lead is currently 331.83. Shelby Chandler and Johnny Reb. Last one in the class. Well, Dalton did the good thing by turning it down his first distance. He put 3:05, so about 26 extra feet. Not enough for the win, but it's going to move him up in the standings. So congratulations to Shelby Chandler. I'll get the distance here for you in just a second, or the top 5. Over here on the Pro Pulling League side, the down payment balloons, Chris Neeson, and our 8,500 limited pros, 466 cubic inch, 24 5s on the back. These tractors are making about 1,500 horsepower. It's going to be a fun class to watch here. Mendon IL all the way on Mendon IL. Eli, I need your help. Come on up, guys. So we got some sandwiches here. What do you got?
I got a pulled pork sandwich, sir. And I got a brisket sandwich.
Okay, where are you guys located at?
Right there. The yellow and white tent, Smoking Bulls.
Smoking Bulls, baby! Smoking Balls?
No! Smoking Bulls, the best barbecue in this place.
The best barbecue in this place, Eli.
They are very.
They're passionate. I like it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I like it. So down there in the white tent, the yellow and white tent. Yeah. Yeah, raise it up. The roof is on fire.
I gotta say, I did go by on the first day over. And their barbecue was, oh yeah.
I like it. Well, thank you guys for sucking up to the announcers. That's what we do. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Head on down to Smoking Bulls Barbecue. Jim Bosch. I've interviewed this guy before. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, hey, we're doing good. We're doing great. I got a chance to get up here and sit with my son Daniel.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I know it. He likes to kick me out of the seat a lot lately. But it's great to be here. All these people are great. It's really a fantastic pull here.
How far are you from home, Jim?
This is about 9 hours for me out of Michigan.
Just a nice little hike?
Yeah, just a nice little hike. We get out this way quite a bit towards Missouri with PPL a lot, so I'm pretty used to driving this way.
Where are you heading next, Jim?
We're going down to Altamont, Illinois, Wednesday night.
Nice. Good luck for there. So we got a hat from B&B Livestock. You got a flag from Fuller Fertilizer. Hang that up proudly in there. Have you been to Mendon, Illinois before?
No, we were on our way last year, but it got rained out. But hey, this is great. Love all the people here. Love the enthusiasm, excitement. Jason, this is great.
You had a nice pass. So I got to interview the whole team. Come here, bud. What's your name?
Wyatt.
Wyatt. And who's this guy? Are you related to him?
He's my grandpa.
Okay, do you love him?
Yes.
Okay, say something nice to him.
I love you, Grandpa.
I love him. All right, what's your name?
Cole.
And is that your grandpa?
Yeah.
Say something nice to him.
He's good at pulling.
He's good at pulling. I like that. And who are you?
Bella.
And is that your grandpa?
Yes.
Say something. You can't say you love you. You can't say he's good at pulling. You got to do something original.
I'm very proud of you.
Oh, he's very proud of you. And you're his lovely wife. And your first name, I always forget. I got to ask.
Lori.
Lori. And what do you like about Jim? Keep it PG. Keep it. She can't think of nothing.
Hey, it must be all right. We've been married for 44 years.
44 years. That's bigger than a win. Let's give the Bosch family a big round of applause, everybody. Nice job. All right. The Bosch family out of Michigan. They're heading to Altamont, Illinois next. This should be Michael, the mighty Case MX, coming up next. Pros are putting on a great show. Our current leader, Chris Neeson, first one in the class, went 327.37. Mike Holt just went 321.49, so that'll put him in the second spot. 321.49. For those of you watching on Pro Pulling TV or on YouTube on the Pro Pulling channel, let us know where you're watching from tonight. Type it into the comments on the YouTube. Here we go. 6,200 pro stops. Oh, Jamie Schroeder. Basco, Illinois. I think he broke it. Broke it. 111.81. Something let loose in that motor. That's not good for Jamie. All right, Eli, get in there. Don't be shy. You're my sound guy. I got to take care of my sound guy. Okay, go with the brisket. It is, yeah. We got to give it a shout out. It was Best Bowls Barbecue, right? Bowls Barbecue. Smoking Bowls. Smoking Bowls Barbecue. The best barbecue in the place. Head on down there, everybody. Head on down there, everybody. If you guys are taking videos and pictures, post them on your Snapchat, your TikTok, your Facebook, your YouTube, whatever. Make sure you let everybody know you're in Mendon, Illinois. You're having a good time. Because that's what it's all about. Here's our top 5 in our 12.5 Altered Farm. Johnny Reb, Shelby Chandler is going to pick up the win at 331.83. Second's going to go to Matt Kennedy with Just the Necessities at 326.1. Third is going to go to Ryan Kennedy at 329.75. Oops, we got that one backwards. Second's going to be Ryan Kennedy. Third's going to be Matt Kennedy. Fourth is going to be Brian Neal with Roots Run Red at 314.99. And fifth is going to be go to Jay Cameron with Taboo, the white tractor, at 314.67. We are on the downhill run. We have one Pro Pulling League class left. We have 1, 2, 3 classes of Illinois farm pullers yet. Hope you're enjoying yourselves here at the Adams County Fair. Again, we're going to thank Pogue Auto Plaza, Fuller Fertilizer, and Berkey's Farm Store. Eli, is it good? Good brisket?
That is fantastic.
That boy. Way to go, Smoking Bulls!
Now you gotta give him, you don't have to.
Yeah, that's delicious. That is delicious. Thank you, Smoking Bulls Barbecue. We appreciate you. Follow them on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. That's right, Smoking Bulls. That is good stuff. Kate, you want to try some? Good. Last night's winner, Brian IL, family tradition. Look at him right now. Sparks coming out the bottom, nice pass. He let that clutch and let her go. Got ourselves a new leader at 331.95. 331.95. Last night's winner just takes the lead. We got the Instigator Reloaded, Steve Achilles out of Quincy, Illinois, backing up over there. Jamie Schroeder had some engine issues or drivetrain issues, I'm not sure, but he stopped at 111. Here comes the Instigator. Nice pass. 3:13.19. That's going to be the new distance to beat over there on our 6,200-pound pro stock truck class with the Illinois Farm Pullers. This is my second night. Second, yeah. Yeah, I've been to a few tractor pulls before. I love it.
In a hypothetical, considering, you've only done this 2 nights.
Right.
What do you think the furthest pull has been?
403.
403?
Yep, that was last night.
That was the furthest you've seen?
Oh no, in ever? Oh no, I've seen some 500s.
500?
Yep, on some long tracks where some big stuff and the sled wasn't ready.
Do you remember the areas?
Wisconsin, Missouri, and Nebraska. Yeah, having a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun. It was a long ways. Darren Horschmeyer, Fulton, Missouri, night moves. 3:27 to take the lead. Down there into the track, getting a little jiggy with it. Darren Horschmeyer, 3:29.98. So Brian Gerling sits in the lead at 3:31. Darren just moved into second at 3:29. Down Payment Blues is in third at 3:23. So those are your top 3 right now in your 8,500 limited pro stock class. Here comes Doug Hulls with the Red Rider out of Carthage, Illinois. Out of Carthage, Illinois. Digging and scratching out of 299.43. 299.43. 313.19 continues to be the lead. As we got Tim Gott, Forever Red out of Ryan, Iowa. This guy loves international tractors more than he loves life itself.
So, Jason.
Yes, sir.
How much more do we have to do?
So this is the last class of the Pro Pulling League. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go in the 85 limited pros. There's Josh Hanna, Kaywood's Comet. He is our points leader. And then we have 1, 2, 3 more trucks to go. And then 4, so 7, and then how many in that class? 15, 13, about 20 hooks left. Yep. Oh, a good hour or so of pulling. It's only 8:30.
Yeah, is there anyone you're really looking
love everything. I love everything. I'm just glad it's not so hot and sweaty up here anymore on the stage. Bonnie, how are you doing, girl? Just double duty. She's got to do it all. She's got to do it all. Here it comes. The Forever Red Tractor, Tim Gott out of Ryan, Iowa, in our 8,500-pound limited pro stock class here. Brian Gurley and Family Tradition still in the lead at 3:31. This is Wes Smith, the hired gun out of Carthage, Illinois. Steve Achilles out of Quincy still in the lead with the Instigator reloaded. All right, 300.6 even. 300.6 even for Wes Smith. Steve Achilles out of Quincy, Illinois continues to lead at 313.19. Travis Smith, the Intimidator, out of Carthage, Illinois, will be up next on our Illinois Farm Puller 6200 Pro Stock side. Our points leader in the Pro Pulling League Western Series, Josh Hanna, out of Bucklaw, Missouri, with K. Woods Kama coming up next. This is one of the best 85 limit pros in the country. Oh, Josh Hanna knows what he's doing. He had first hook last night. He kept it, and that was not the right decision. But there's a reason he's leading the point, so pay attention to this one. Comes your points leader, 3500 Josh. The king is coming. This is a tough one. Don't be surprised if we don't say the leader here for about 15 seconds. In the lead at 3:31. waiting for that distance to come here. Monday night edition of the Adams County Fair. 343.77 new leader. I told you that's a good one. There's a reason he's winning the points. The high price hooker, David Doherty, will be up next out of Paris, Missouri. On our 85 Limited Pros, Travis Smith and the Intimidator coming up next out of Carthage, Illinois. Travis Smith, the Intimidator. He's a big Dale Earnhardt fan. Oh, buddy. He needed to go 3:13 and 19. We have ourselves a new leader. 3:33.97. I interviewed him down in Pleasant Hill, Illinois. He's a big Dale Earnhardt fan, so happy for him. All right, David Doherty finished in the top 3 last night. Out of Paris, Missouri, the high price hooker coming up next. Josh in the K-Woods Combat. I'll get his distance here for you in just a second. He needed to go 343.77. He went 343.86. New leader! Way to go, David Doherty! And the high price hooker just moved to the lead by an inch over the points leader, Josh Hanna. Bonnie's going to be happy. Bonnie's going to be happy. We got Mark Holes and Old Silver out of Basco, Illinois coming up next in our 6,200 Pro Stock class. Old Silver, Mark Holes. Let her rip. we're seeing new leaders popping up everywhere. Mark Holes out of Masco, Illinois, and Old Silver just took over the lead at 341.97 in our 6200 Pro Stock Gas Truck class, brought to you by the Illinois Farm Pullers Association. Over here on the Pro Pulling League side, Have Smoke will travel. Greg Neeson out of LaBelle, Missouri, coming up next. Two tractors left to go in our 8,500 limited pro stock class. David Dory, number one, with a high price hooker. He's top three in points. Just got by Josh Shannon, the K-Woods Comet. Two to go. Greg Neeson, Have Smoke will travel. He laid down a good pass last night. And a beautiful John Deere right in front of me right now, Brian Arnold. All that dust from that gas truck getting on his pretty paint. He ain't liking that at all. We're having fun on a Monday night in Mendon, Illinois. Thank you again, Pogue Auto Plaza, Fuller Fertilizer, and Berkey's Farm Store. Have Smoke will travel. Greg Neeson, LaBelle, Missouri. Wheels turn as fast as they can. They're hooking and grabbing. 324.69. 324.69. David Doherty still in the lead at 343.86. That's going to move him into the 8th spot at 324.67. Oh yeah, patience is one of my things, Ryan. Have Smoke will travel is in 5th place. Ryan Zolik just told me to be patient and he smiled. It's not one of my strengths, Ryan, not one of my strengths. Have Smoke will travel sitting in the 5th spot right now. One more to go on our 85 Limited Pro Minor Disturbance. Brian Arnold out of Scioto, Illinois, as we're bringing out our 5,500 Classic Hot Rods. Keith Hammonds, the agitator, out of Novinger, Missouri, will be our last puller on our 6,200 Pro Stock truck side. All right, 302.8 for Keith Hammonds. It's going to wrap up our 6,200 Pro Stock class. One more to go in our Pro Pulling League action here tonight. David Doherty's in the lead. Minor Disturbance wants to save the best for last. Brian Arnold out of Scioto, Illinois. Our leaders at 343.86. Josh Hanna, our current points leader, is in second at 343.77. Last night's winner, Brian Gerling, is in third at 331.95. Night Moves, Darren Horstmeyer is in fourth at 329. Greg Neeson's in fifth at 324. Down Payment Blues, Chris Neeson's in sixth at 323. Mike Hull is in seventh at 321.4. And eighth right now belongs to Forever Red, Tim Gotts. One more to go in our Pro Pulling League action. We have two more classes with our Illinois Farm Pullers. Our winner tonight in our 6,200 Pro Stock Mark Hoyles, old silver, goes 341.97. Travis Smith Intimidator was second at 333.97. Third's going to go Steve Achilles with Instigator Reloaded at 313. Fourth is going to go to Keith Hammers with the Agitator at 302. And fifth is going to go to 300.6 to Higher Gun with Wes Smith. The John Deere Higher Gun. Higher Disturbance, Ryan Arnold. That just got expensive. You can hear that motor rum. He had it in the big gear. He had it in the big gear, that big explosion at the end. Our driver is okay. We had all our safety equipment worked. He's going to go 333.19. That should move him into the third spot. See, I waited, Ryan. I waited. 333.19. That got expensive there at the end. When those turbos explode like that, all that metal will go down into the motor, and that's not good. That's not good. So, Ryan's going to give me a leaderboard after the replay. Thank you to all of you tuning in on the YouTube tonight on Pro Polling or ProPolling.tv. Look at in the replay, he's slowing it down a little bit. Those back tires starting to wrinkle. He had that front end loaded down. Giving. He still had some left. And wait for the bang. Boom. Just a quick $7,000 bang right there, just for the turbo alone. So not what he was hoping for tonight. 333.19. Yes, ma'am. 333.19 for Brian Arnold and minor disturbance. He had a big disturbance tonight. Watch here on the replay. You see that flash right there out of the front grille. So thanks everybody for tuning in tonight on ProPolling.tv or the YouTube channel. Congratulations to David Doherty. Come on up here. The high price hooker picks up the win here tonight in Mendon, Illinois. We have 2 classes left. We're going to put them on each sled and we're going to round it out. The pullers don't know yet. So come on up, 9,500 Pro Farms. You're going to run on Brandon Mungart's sled. I'll start rattling those guys off. Clint Boss Briscoe, Logan Venverlo, Connor Ruff, you're the first 3. Come on up, you're going to pull on Brandon's sled. Clint Briscoe, Logan Venverlo, Connor Ruff, sorry Kate. Sean Talcott, Barnyard Binder 4th. Larry McElroy will be 5th. 13 in that class. 5,500 Classic Outlaws, the Dirt Devil, coming up over there. That's Sonny McKinnon.